This message is titled, Don't Let Your Heart Be Hardened. A lot of people think that they can push God off and then come to God anytime they want. But what they don't realize is every time they push God away, it hardens their heart. Psalm chapter 95, verse 8. Harden not your heart as to the provocation, and as in the day of temptation in the wilderness. If you look at Exodus chapter 9, we read of Pharaoh. Verse 12. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had spoken unto Moses. Now, if you read the whole story about Pharaoh, God did many signs in Egypt. And Pharaoh wouldn't let Israel go, even after all the signs. I mean, it started with the rod turning into a serpent, and then the water turned to blood. They had leprosy, pestilence. It ended up being the firstborn of Egypt died. And Pharaoh at that point decided at first to let them go. But he changes his mind. He starts trying to chase them out of Egypt. They come to the Red Sea. God parts the Red Sea so they can come across. Pharaoh goes chasing them. With the Red Sea parted, all right, after Israel crosses, Pharaoh and his army went through the Red Sea. And when he got to a certain point, when all of Pharaoh's army was in there, the Red Sea closed and drowned Pharaoh and his army. We are not to harden our heart. Anytime God either calls you to salvation or he calls you to work something out, don't push him away. Because you may not be able to feel him draw you again. Always God when he draws you. And don't be like Pharaoh. Now people think they're going to come to God in the 11th hour. Well, if they push him off, expecting to come to him in the 11th hour, by the time the 11th hour is there, they are not going to want to come to him. Their heart will be hardened by then.